Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am back with a little bit of free time, which is always fan-funky-tastic. And that means we get to check out more music that I missed out on. And, of course, I get a chance to check back in with the guys over at Xdinary Heroes for their brand new mini album? It is a mini album. They've had 7 mini albums. Look at that. They grew up so fast. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Xdinary Heroes, brand new music. Last time around with Live and Fall was unbelievable. Beautiful Life, all of the open beta singles that we got leading up to it. Symphony, the B-side. Oh my goodness. Last time was such a blast. And let's just say, last time around, we went from banger to banger to banger to mind melter, and instead the banger and banger, and we just had it was a perfect era last time around, essentially, when it comes to the music. But we have new music. I know that one of these songs, I believe it's Fire parentheses My Sweet Misery, dropped as a pre-release way beforehand. The only reason I know that is because it popped up in the new songs feed on the rhythm game JYP, Superstar JYP. And so the only little clip that I've heard from that, I haven't even played the map yet either, or played the chart, but I know a little clip from it just from, scrolling through the artist list, and that being the newest thing. But apart from that, I'm really going into this blind once again, which is, for me, my personal way of getting into music. So we're gonna run the album in order. I don't know. I queued up whatever playlist the Xdinary Heroes had on their YouTube page. Looks like we've got MVs for Lost and Found, ICU, Fire My Sweet Misery, and then visualizers for the remaining 4. So, want to send it? Let's send it one time. Here we go. Right, so track number 1. This is a very long song, just based off of the MV. Now, they could have done something like Beautiful Life, where it is a legitimate 5.5-minute song, or they might have made a movie. I wouldn't put it past them to make like a full-on cinematic experience out of one of their songs. But track number 1, Lost and Found, lyrics by Hong Yi Room of Papermaker and the members. Composition, Yumin of Yumin, Collapstone, and the members, Yumin on arrangement. Captions are on English. Good. Okay, so I'm about a month and a bit late to this, unfortunately. Oh no. Are we seriously gonna... Oh, we're gonna get... Are we getting in the feelies? Oh no.
시작할게.
Oh, we're gonna film. Okay. It's got a great chug to it. Ooh. Oh.
나 잠깐 나갔다 올게.
We might have to listen to the studio version after this, if it's going to be done in this format, because I want to listen to the song for the song, but I'm already invested in the story. Instrumentally, though, it's a very rich song. There's a lot of moving parts. That pause, letting Juyeon sing with that angsty vocal of his. Yes. Wow. This song plays like the perfect kind of rock banger, but it has all the emotions you want from the most tearjerker of ballads.
볼 일이 있겠지 뭐.
That instrumental pauses everything. It makes the emotions there. The open hi-hat hits from Gunnil there is fantastic. I don't know why my ears picked up on that of all things here, but
한국에서 해보시던 그게 아닌데? 찾아가야 될 거 아니야. 가자 빨리. 가자고.
well, I like the storytelling too. It's a simple executed like heartstring hit, isn't it? Switch the lyrics to I'm Lost But Never Found for the last chorus. Okay. Oh, and a rain sequence. We'd love to see it. Oh, we're really going into the emotion side here. Gang vocal to finish, of course. Man, they're doing everything right to make an emotional banger right now. Wow. Musically, it is executed fantastically. And then you throw on the cinematic MV on top of it? Oh, that's just not fair. Wow. The guitar still survives, just waiting to be found again. What? I love it. I love it. You know what Lost and Found is for me? It's Xdinary Heroes' take on, or like the next iteration of Xdinary Heroes' take on this kind of upbeat but ballad vibe. We had it with Save Me last time around. I loved Save Me as like a standalone song because it captures the essence of this anthem-y, ballady type song, right? Lost and Found is definitely more upbeat than Save Me was, but it definitely captures the emotional aspect of it so well. And I'm frankly very impressed with it. I think you can't compare, title tracks like apples to apples, especially with a group like Xdinary Heroes, right? Beautiful Life was this musical roller coaster that really took you on a journey. But you also have other more straightforward songs like, Break the Break, where we're just going, gas pedal straight to the floor kind of song. What Lost and Found does so well is it captures that loud, in-your-face energy you get from their big anthems. It ties in what makes the emotions sparkle in their more ballady type songs, mashes them together, and executes it with the perfect MV to go on top of it. It's really well put together. And what I'm gonna do, which isn't very common, is I'm gonna shut up for a second. Not shut up, but I'm gonna run on Spotify real quick if I can find it. Well, I might have to type it in. Xdinary Hero. We are going to very quickly listen to the studio version because it's only 3 minutes. I say only 3 minutes 41 seconds. It's 3 minutes and 41 seconds, and I want to hear the song end to end, without the MV cinematic breaks, because even though they were very effective at getting the point across, getting the emotions across, I want to hear the song for what the song is. So go. I'm gonna put the lyrics on the side too. That pause is so good. It's so effective. Especially because this chorus has a lot of meat behind it too. Love a good head voice flip in there too. And then it's got a really natural transition into phrase 2. Like, the drop is just right where it comes, you know, we drop everything back down. You have Juyeon's bass as the melodic instrument, and that's about it. You don't get like a guitar twinkling synth that's prominent. Lost and found. Oh yeah, that release is fantastic. I think compositionally, it's not their most complex song they've done, especially when you compare it to Beautiful Mind. I also definitely said Live and Fall was the last time, or we definitely did the Beautiful Mind album, didn't we? I'll correct myself now. Oh, I didn't clock. It's halftime for the final chorus. It starts halftime, goes back into full time. That's really cool. You flip the lyrics to be, you know, I'm lost but never found, but you have the drum part by Mr. Guno come in at halftime. That's fantastic. I didn't clock that. Okay, I think I got the point of the song, but yeah, that is such a small detail, but makes all the difference for me. Fantastic. All right. I've spent enough time on this one. We will keep moving. And once again, I will apologize for completely forgetting that Beautiful Life and its album was completely separate from Live and Fall. That's, you can tell how out of practice I am with K-pop and K-bands and stuff. It's been a hot minute. Okay. Oh. We have the track number 2, titled I See You. Lyrics by the members Wee Han Ah, from maker Lee Min and Hosu Jung of XYX. X composition Lee Min, the members Albin Noldquist, Jimmy Cleason, Ronnie Icon, Jack Gray, Jillian Shea Spader, Grant Yogs Yarber, Hotboy Rich with Human on arrangement. There are some familiar names in there. Is this technically the title track for this era? Because I see it bold on the album thread on Reddit, so either way. Long song again. We're gonna let it chug a little. Oh, we've got fairly new instruments across the board for everyone. Angled fret bass for Mr. Julian. I see a headless guitar from Mr. Gawon in that opening. Ooh. Oh, this part chugs. Ooh. Whoa. If we're talking about great releases, we got another one. Wow. You know, weirdly, this feels nostalgic in a way. Like, I know I wasn't here since the very beginning with Happy Death Day and stuff, but this sound feels almost like Overload era. Like, it feels like old Xdinary Heroes kind of reimagined a little bit. That's really neat. Have to get a Julian scream in there at some point, right? You know, vocally, who's really impressing me on this song? The keyboardists. I think both really suit this for some reason. Drop it into halftime for this second half of the solo. Kick only for the transition, absolutely. Pop off, Gunhill, let's go. When I said the keyboardists were impressing me vocally, I was not expecting high-flying Jungsu there to bring us in. Oh my God, it just keeps going. The MV took a weird turn at the end there, but... what's gonna happen to you here? Oh, we're just gonna let it... Okay. Oh, no, there's still 20 seconds left. Is that how they're gonna tease the rest of the album then? Is that how they're gonna tease the rest of the album then? Okay. Cool. Okay, so we have a very high intensity album coming up here. I'm guessing. Lost and Found, emotionally intense. ICU, we're very much going into that intense direction. This time much more lively, but ooh, that's a busy song. I like it though. I think they're a group that can definitely pull off this amount of intensity and energy. And yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, Oda and Jungsu have shown off that they can absolutely sing their heads off in previous releases, and I've commented on their voices before. I don't know what it is about ICU, but for me, their voices tickle my ears in a very different way, and I really like it. I also like that, correct me, but if I'm wrong on this, but is this the most amount of instrumental solo we've gotten on one Xdinary Heroes song through their entire discography? Because I feel like that Junghan guitar solo was full 16 bar. It was a 2-phase solo, and then you have essentially Gunil doing a drum solo in the background before that final chorus comes in. I feel like, I'm trying to think back through their discography. Have we ever had that much amount of solo in an Xdinary Heroes song before? I don't think so. Either way, you love to see it. I feel like Xdinary Heroes, for, I won't say a good chunk of their music, but a non-zero amount of their songs, for a band with double guitar, double synthesizer, they don't really utilize the solo all that often, especially coming from someone who grew up on that 80s like rock and hair metal, glam metal scene, you know, even going back into like the late 70s too. You were pretty much guaranteed at least one instrumental solo, or a guitar solo, every single song. And Xdinary Heroes don't really lean into that formula a lot. But when they do, it's like, ooh, a little treat for me. Especially because I know I love a nice guitar solo, and Junhan pulls off a guitar solo really well. I also think Gunil's drum part is extremely slept on. And we got both of them to solo on this song. I think that's really cool. That's going to be a memorable tune for me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but Lost and Found and ICU both feel like a revised version of classic Xdinary Heroes to me. And that's really neat, because I think, you know, young Xdinary Heroes, even though I think every single one of them is younger than me. Maybe Gunil might be like the same age as me, I forget. But when they started, they had that kind of rebellious youth sound, right? And both Lost and Found and ICU, even though Lost and Found is an emotionally much heavier song than ICU, both feel like they have that kind of rambunctious, rebellious teen energy still hidden away that's like just creeping up to the surface. And they pull it off really well. I like it. I like it a lot. Right. Track number 3, Fire, parentheses, My Sweet Misery, lyrics by the members, alongside Murphy, Lolafair, and 0011, Hertz from Papermaker. Composition, Shimunji, Lee Hae-sol, and the members, with Lee Hae-sol on arrangement. Now, if the little clip I've heard on JOP Superstar is anything, this should be a little bit more heavier, crunchier. Ramp it up, ramp it up. Bump this. Whoa! That's a cool transition. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, this has that heaviness that I'm liking right now. Oh. Instead of a head voice flip up, flip it down from the head voice. That's really cool. This is a different kind of intensity compared to Instead, right? Very different. But the effect is still the same. Oh. Also, the way this MV is shot is vastly different than anything they've ever done before. Yeah, this one hits. Clean guitar in the background there for the bridge. Very cool. Double guitar solo. Have we had that before? Because that was, I'm pretty sure that was both Colin and Junhan on guitar solo. What? Also, double kick drum like Gunil in the back there. Jeez! That rips. That one rips. Wow. That one, I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. That one's got an intensity to it that is nice. It's got a heaviness that is nice. It's got a crunchiness that is, say it with me now, nice. Ooh, baby. And I know that, with Live and Fall, when we got Instead, we were very much spoiled. Because, really, no one else in what I'm going to refer to as, like, the mainstream K-band scene has ever done anything to that extent before, right? And throughout that year, we had people like Yuta doing Off the Mask, which was also very much hard rock inspired. I didn't think Xdinary Heroes would double down on it. And while this one is nowhere near as intense as Instead was, it's got the essence of it, and that's all I could ask for at this point, because it is that release. And the song structure is really interesting too, because it kind of has, like, there's a main hook, but it's also not the chorus. Well, we'll run through the song in a little bit, but tasteful auto-tune as well, or like digitizing, but this is the hook, essentially. And this hook, this might be that, like, the actual melodic chorus section, because then fire. This happens every single time where the chorus should be, right? That's really interesting, because if we go to, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like the actual hook of the instrumental and the melodic vocal chorus are two separate parts. That's really cool structurally to me. I don't know which one I like more, because I think the high-flying vocal after the really crunchy instrumental hook is spectacular. Like, that combination is really cool. That instrumental crunch, though, is... Play it again. That is actually unbelievable how satisfying that is. Wait, they're keeping us listeners on our toes in terms of like what sound, what genre we're gonna go for. I love it. It like Lost and Found is absolutely gorgeous and genuinely may push the title for favorite ballad. ICU is just a fantastic high energy song. Fire though, this one might be something a little special. But of course we have 4 more songs to go. So, track number 4, Ashes to Ashes, lyrics by Kim Da-bin of Paper Maker, composition Versa Choi, Nico Young, and the members, Versa Choi and Nico Young on arrangement. Versa Choi is a very familiar name around these parts, so... That chromatic descent in the background and the instrumental there is really cool. It just goes like one step down at a time.
You ended, look what I face. You ended ashes to ashes.
Wow, that got so quiet. That drop hit like a truck. Ooh, halftime, hello. Oh, and then we're gonna ride this halftime beat for the second verse. Cool. Never mind, bring it back to full time. Yeah, Ashes to Ashes does that cutaway everything apart from the vocal thing really well. Like second time around, it definitely felt a lot more abrupt, but you still get the full weight of the chorus coming in afterward. Again with the chromatic descending line. Cutaway all percussion here, okay. Nice. Sliding into that final note there. Woo! Oh. That ending was a little bit more abrupt than I would have liked, but that's okay. Ashes to Ashes, another very high intensity song. It doesn't really lean in any one direction, does it? It's not like a dark high energy song. It's not too bright of a high energy song. It just kind of sits in the middle and is very comfortable there. The song plays with the listener very well in that, you know, the way they cut literally everything before the chorus so you feel the entire impact of it. Very well executed. Frankly, it's just a very well put together song at the end of the day. I can't really complain about any, like, Ashes to Ashes for me isn't a song that's like, it's not revolutionary by any means, but it does everything it does right. I can't really comment on anything else about it. It's a super straightforward song that, yes, there are little cutaways and stuff that if you aren't ready for it, it might catch you off guard, but when it happens, it's done textbook fashion, and it's done in the same spot every single time. The execution's a little bit different, but consistency is key at the end of the day, and it really works. I mean, I don't have much to say about this. It's just a good song. Oh, I'm gonna take it. All right. Move it on. Track number 5. Spoiler with... There's supposed to be 3 or 2 exclamation points. Let's find out. 3 exclamation points. This Lyrics by E. Hyung Soka PNP. Composition. Exact same team as Ashes to Ashes versus Choi Nico Young and the members. Same on arrangement. Same as last time versus Choi Nico Young. Oh, that's different. Hold on. Oh, we're going for like it's like Money on My Mind meets Instead. We are gonna step it back a little bit though. Muffled guitar melody in the background.
Guess I'm never getting used to how you have your fun. No! Deep inside your mind, you will shut me up to silent all this time. I think you're waiting for me. Crossing my fine line, aren't you running out of petty lies? You're sorry, that's not good enough. You're such a spoiler. All you do is fake it, I'm tired.
Oh, hold on.
You got me breaking the quiet. If there was love, it's getting inspired.
What's going on in the background there? What's happening now?
You wanna take your time. You wanna
Oh,
play
okay.
nice.
This one takes you on a journey, doesn't it?
Still like to make up my mind. You wanna take your time and you wanna play it nice. No matter how you want, still I can make up my mind.
Yeah, it does feel like the speed of Money on My Mind with just additional intensity to it. And like, style-wise to me.
Dip inside your mind.
Oh.
Show me up to silence.
Fade the instrumental out there before the chorus drop. That's different. Straight into bridge. Drop it. Oh. Okay. Oh, I thought they were gonna taper that off there to finish the song. No, never mind. Yeah, that is different. Long outro. Okay, so that last part in the post-chorus that I clocked on the first time around is the synthesizer part. The melody stays the same, but the chord progression in the background changes into like a chromatic. Instead of following the keyboard part, it moves independent to it in terms of how much it moves up and down the musical scale. That's really clever. It almost creates a little bit of like a haunting dissonance in the background. It's very subtle, and it's not as sharp as, you know, playing the black and white key next to each other on the piano. Like, that's a sharp dissonance. That's an uncomfortable dissonance. This one, it is like, it's one of those ear perkers. Like, what's happening here? I like that. Spoiler, it's a busy song. It's a fast song, and it's this is one where if you aren't ready for it, you are going to be very tired at the end of it. And I feel like every album needs one of those, like, really high intensity, high octane, just like straight foot to the floor. I think I mentioned it earlier with ICU, didn't I? But Spoiler is definitely like the speed king on this album right now, and it's loud in a lot of different ways. Like, it's got the screaming vocals, most likely for most of it, a la Juyeon. Um, but it also has vocal line and then almost like a call and response with the other members doing gang vocals in the chorus and post chorus as well. That's really cool. That adds an extra element of loud to it. The synthesizer has that like buzzing sound to it. The sound that you get when you blast a speaker too loud and you blow it out and it kind of buzzes. The shoot, I used to know the membrane of the speaker. When it kind of starts ripping and it starts vibrating, it has almost that kind of effect to it, which adds the loud effect. The instrumentals across the board are just loud. This is a loud song, hence why the song title has 3 exclamation points, probably, because the 3 exclamation points stand for loudness. That's how I'm going to treat it. Rightio, track at number 6, Love Tug of War. Lyrics by the members. Composition, Liu Min and the members, Liu Min on arrangement. We're gonna go for a little bit of a modern rock vibe, okay. Nice flip. Again. Is this pre-chorus or are we in the chorus now? Wow. Oh, the build on this song is really interesting because it just consistently keeps building instead of having that drop for the pre-chorus. The little hammer on that guitar part is really cool. It's such a small thing, but adds a little bit of character to it. Not hammer on, the bend. Pitch bend. What am I talking about? Yeah, the fact that the pre-chorus is louder than the verse before it is really interesting. Because it really is just a steady climb. Linear increase across the board. Even with that little break before the actual chorus drop, it's linear going up. Even the keyboard in the background was climbing up the keys there. Sneak a key change in there one time. Okay. I was like, the keys definitely changed keys there, and then boom, brighter key. We love a key change. Ooh. Slow it down to halftime. Okay. Okay, that one is, for me, might be the most straightforward song on this album so far. Like, I know Ashes to Ashes, I said it's a straightforward song for me. I like it. We're gonna move on. Love Tug of War, there's some compositional choices that's not standard, but listening to it is probably the most listener-friendly song on the album so far in terms of just, like, it doesn't have screaming vocals in a way. It doesn't have this huge mass drop. It doesn't have like a mass guitar. It feels very much like the closest thing to the most standard pop song that we have on this entire album. And that's nothing against this song. It just means it's probably going to be most accessible to the widest range of people because it comes across as a very neutral song in terms of genre and audience. For people who like the heavier cruncher stuff, of course they have stuff like Fire My Sweet Misery, and people who want a little bit more of an emotional song, of course you have stuff like Lost and Found, but Love Tug of War very much feels like the most accessible across the board, because it feels, it's like the beginner-friendly Xdinary Heroes track, you know? It still has the guitars, it still has all the keyboard and synth, it has all the vocal capabilities of the members, and it's got the good old drums in the background. But ultimately, it's packaged in a way that's very friendly, I think. It's really neat. The concept of going that kind of lighter, modern pop rock vibe, I think they could pull it off. I think they could do even more with it if they wanted to. And again, kind of like Ashes to Ashes, it's a song that I like it. I like it. Is it my favorite on the album? I mean, it's going to be hard to top Fire, I think. But it is a perfectly good Xdinary Heroes song. And last song on the album, track number 7, Love Me to Death, lyrics by Sella and the members, same on composition, Sella on arrangement. Now, ballad, are we going to turn it down a notch, or are we going to lean into the intensity? Because we have not had a, like, so far in terms of feeling when it comes to listening to a song, we haven't had anything resembling a ballad or like a emotional calm anthem yet. Will it be this one, or are we going to lean into the intensity? We're definitely not going that direction. That answered my question real quick. Off rip though, it's kind of giving me anime vibes a little bit, like anime ending song vibes. Oh, writing that line between double time, halftime, and the drums part is really cool. Because it can be interpreted as either. Is anyone seriously getting like Jujutsu Kaisen vibes from this? Oh, the triplet. Oh, that's cool. And then we're into this like obscure halftime double time vibe again. And then full on double time for this loud chorus. Oh, that transition was wacky. It's like it didn't end when I expected it to, and it came in a way different to what I was expecting. Oh, screaming vocal this time. Okay. Oh, that's cool. The guitar doing the same melody as the vocal measure before. It's almost like foreshadowing in a way. Man, what a tune! What a tune! Oh yeah, JFB Game Caters was a thing. That was a hoot and a half. I love it. Out of the B-sides, Love Me to Death is probably gonna take the crown for me. It's got so many things going on with it, but it really doesn't package it in a way where it's like, there's no anxiety with me listening to it. I'm just gonna rock out to it. Something happens to be like, ooh, and then something else is gonna happen, like, oh yes, and I'm just gonna jam out to it. That's really nice. I think Love Me to Death is a song of details for me. It's got small little bits and pieces here and there, like the call and response using the same melody between the end of the guitar solo and the vocal coming in for the final chorus. The heavy chugging triplet, possibly bass part in. This is the end of the first chorus, but yeah, that chug is so nice on the ears. But yeah, no ballad. Lost and Found is the ballad on this album. Congratulations. Yeah, Love Me to Death has a little bit of everything going on in it, and it's a fantastic way to finish, because this feels weirdly like the concert encore song in this lineup. It also gives me Jujutsu Kaisen vibes, JJK vibes. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's that kind of like, I can imagine an action sequence happening to this song in a way, if that makes sense. It's got the intensity of it, it's got the heaviness to it, it's got the speed for it, and it just feels right, you know? It feels right. This one's tough, because the thing with me and Xdinary Heroes is, well, I mean, you kind of saw it happen earlier. That Beautiful Mind album, I love Beautiful Life, the song, because, I mean, that song is a masterpiece. But it's one of those albums that I really didn't spend a lot of time on. I think, for me, I think what happened with Beautiful Mind was the fact that Live and Fall album was so good and so iconic in a way that I kind of spent too much time listening to that, and that took over my Xdinary Heroes listening, even though Beautiful Mind was that more, you know, modern album, so to speak. So I feel like Beautiful Mind got a little bit overshadowed by the Live and Fall album, which is, you know, entirely on me at the end of the day. Like, it's just my musical preferences doing my musical preference things. Love to Death is gonna be, I think, a really interesting album to see how much playtime I get out of it, because I know off rip, Lost and Found, Fire with Sweet Misery, and Love Me to Death is going to get a significant amount of repeat from me moving forward. They're fantastic songs. I think, honestly, Fire My Sweet Misery might get the most amount of plays for it, because admittedly, I really don't listen to a lot of K-pop right now. I'm listening to a lot of Japanese and Western music. Recently I've been listening to a lot of, what's their name? Hold on a second. I've been having a weird phase when it comes to music recently. Like, I'll have days where I'll listen to like Vocaloid music, or days where I listen to music from like my high school days. Yeah, like, I'm having a weird The Killers moment right now. I had the 1975 phase a little while ago. And so I'm just like getting into, I'm not like, you know, shoehorning myself into just Korean music. And it's kind of giving me a little bit of freedom, just enjoy what I like whenever I want to listen to it. And it's kind of opened my mind back up a little bit, which is nice, because I was having a little bit of a mental struggle year, if we're being real here. But yeah, coming back to a group that I know will deliver when it comes to the music, like Xdinary Heroes will, and they actually do deliver once again, is a great time. Love Me to Death is terrific. That's gonna, like, oh man, This album has a lot going on for it, though. Lots of different emotions going on. And for a mini album like this, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that one a lot. Up as what's that TikTok the guys, the Italian guys who rate people making Italian food? This album approved. But that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all for watching along, listening along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. And as per the usual, one last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.